Hello and welcome back to the channel on Indita Ji, where we learn, speak and succeed. I hope all of you are doing great today and you are also eager to learn about today's video. So, if you are here today, chances are that you want to improve your writing skills, whether it is for academic research, creative storytelling, or professional communication. And guess what? You are in the right place. Writing is an essential skill that impacts every field. Students need it for research papers, authors use it for storytelling, and professionals rely on it for emails, reports, and agreements. But the secret to effective writing is using the right format for the right purpose. So in this video, we will break down three major types of writing: academic, literary, and corporate writing. By the end of this video, you will have a solid understanding of their structures, key features, and best practices. So stay tuned and let us dive in. Also, please give me a moment so that I can share my screen. Just a moment. Yeah, I'm almost there. I hope my Word document or my Google document is already up here. Yes, it is here. So let us dive in. So first we will take up the first kind of writing, that is the academic writing. So under academic writing, this is the kind of writing we use for research papers, essays, and dissertations. This type of writing is highly formal, structured, and evidence-based. So let me just put down the features of it. Structured, formal tone or formal languages are to be used, and factual, evidence-based. Okay. So what makes an academic writing unique? So let us consider some of the key characteristics of academic writing. It usually follows a clear structure with an introduction, body paragraphs, and conclusion. Then it is research driven, meaning you don't just express your opinions, you also support them with the facts and references. It uses citations like styles like APA, MLA, or Chicago to give the credit to the sources from where you have derived your facts or evidences. It's objective and formal, so no slang or no personal opinions are to be given. It is just a well supported argument. So let us further break it down. If you're writing a research paper, it typically includes the sections like a title and abstract, where you put a summary of your research. Then there will be an introduction where you give the problem statement and background to set up the context of your research. Then there will be a literature review where you put the analysis of previous research. So research that has been done on the same subject earlier, so you do some literature review on that. And then you mention the methodology of how your research was conducted. Then you give your results and discussion, as in the findings and interpretations of your research. And finally, there will be conclusions and references. So roughly, these comprises of the format. Okay, let me put it here. Okay, I need to enhance their size, font size. Yeah, I hope this is visible. Let me go to the next page. So the biggest step for an academic writing will be stay factual and structured. Do not just write what you think. Please try to back it up with proper research. Next will be a literary writing. So I'm going on to the second pattern, that is literary writing. So this is basically creative writing. This includes novels, shorts, stories, poetry, plays. So unlike academic writing, which is formal and structured, literary writing is all about expression and storytelling. So some of the defining features of a literary writing will be it is emotional and creative. It engages the reader's emotions. It has got varied structures. Some stories follow a chronological order, while others will use flashbacks. It is mostly descriptive and visual, whereas it can use imagery to paint a picture. So let me put it in brief that this is expression and storytelling. This involves in expression and storytelling. Let us also talk about some of the literary formats like short stories and novels. So they follow a beginning, middle, and end structure. So they often have a protagonist, a conflict, and a resolution. In poetries, we see different styles. Some have rhyme schemes, some like sonnets, while others are free verse. And then we have plays and screenwriting. So these are like dialogue driven with clear scene descriptions. So the best tip for literary writing will be show, but don't tell. Instead of saying he was nervous, describe it. His hands trembled as he reached for the microphone. This makes your writing immersive and engaging. So try to describe every action, the emotions in a vivid manner. Okay, hope this makes you a little easy, like how to write a literary writing. Now let us talk about the corporate and the business writing, which most of you will be interested in because this is what we use in our regular parlance and business writing. So some of the common corporate documents and their purposes will be emails. Emails, keep them concise, clear, and professional. Avoid jargon and be direct. Be concise. Then there are reports which are used in business to present findings, recommendations, and data analysis. Then we have minutes of the meetings, like it's a summary of the key points and decisions made in a meeting. Agendas are a pre meeting document outlining discussion topics. Then we have contracts and agreements, which are basically the legal documents that define terms of service or partnerships. Then we have memos and proposals, which are used for the internal communication or pitching ideas. We also have press releases, which are basically the office official statements meant for the media. Men, ensure that clarity and professionalism is maintained in all of these kind of writings. So let me quickly put down what are the various types of corporate write-ups that we use. Hope this gives you some clarity. We have emails, reports, meeting minutes or minutes of meeting, agendas, contracts and agreements, press releases. So when we're writing a business email, try to follow a structure. Start with the subject line. Clearly state the purpose of writing an email so that it is attention grabbing enough for the recipient. Then greet or do the salutation. Be polite but professional. In the body of the mail, first write the context of the mail, like who are you and why are you writing. Then write the main message, and also in the closing part, end with a call to action, like what is expected out of the recipient to do after they have read your email. So you can just write like looking forward to your response, something like this, and then finally your sign off. And the golden rule of corporate writing will be clear, concise, and professional, right? No one wants to read long, complicated emails. So I have just discussed about email because there are other types of writing, but email is the most commonly used writing in the corporate sector. And so I think we have covered quite a lot today. So academic writing is structured and factual, whereas literary writing is creative and expressive, and corporate writing is all about professionalism and clarity. So at the end of the day, writing is a skill that improves with practice. The more you write, the better you get at it. Whether you are working on a research paper, a novel, or a business proposal, always remember to use the right format for the right purpose. So if you have found this video helpful, do not forget to like the video. If you have, okay, just a moment. Yeah. So as I was saying, like the video if you have liked it, if you have found it helpful, and comment below if you have any questions or need tips on the specific type of writing. Please subscribe for more content on writing, communication skills, as well as soft skills. And thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay well. Bye-bye.